Welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders 2. We're gonna jump back into the quests here. Talking to Jerome. Gudzu Builders, I don't know why you came to this cursed island, but ever since you arrived, the monsters have grown ever more fierce. I'm sure young Warwick has told you already, but you mustn't waste your precious time trying to fight them all off. Just ignore them, and they'll go away eventually. You'd be far better served retreating to within the fortifications. We shall join you there once the beastly beasts are bested. Speaking of beasts, I have the most beastly hunger. You don't happen to have anything I could eat, do you? You know what they say about armies and what they march on? I may not do much marching, but it's high time I did some munching. We have a potato patch, but the bally thing's jolly well snowed over, and for the life of me, I can't remember which of these piles it's under. Be a good sport and dig up a potato and roast it on the bonfire for me, would you? That's awesome. Okay. Okay. So we're back on Moonbrook. I've gone back and gathered up all of the items on the Explorer Islands, and so we now have an infinite number of wow. This is going to be a pain every time we step outside. An infinite number of coal and silver, copper, and iron. So we are still limited on the amount of gold we have, but and we don't have bars, just the raw materials. So we still have to smelt things. Let's go here. Okay, got Seed of Life. That's good. Okay. Okay, so we have to clear off the snow, but okay, those are not the potatoes. Okay, this is obviously the place. Okay, we've gotten 2 potatoes. These guys are tough. Oh no. Can't even see what I'm doing. And I was eating. Obviously something was going off. It wasn't letting me actually eat. Okay. Rex, wake up. Stop playing around. Comes back to life. Okay, let's go ahead and eat. Go ahead and pull this out. And oh, we have cotton. That's good. And magic crystals. Let's go ahead and pull those out. And we will place our potato and cook it. I am wearing some dragon armor. So we got that and a dragon weapon. We made that from dragon scales after beating a couple dragons on Crumbled Dun. So we have a some more recipes. The first is creating steel swords and a steel axe for Malroth, and also some better armor, but it's sewn armor. It looks like we need a different crafting table. Goodness gracious me, is that a freshly baked potato in your pocket? Gosh, that smells incredible. Hurry up, then hand it over. Sure. Absolutely delicious, soft and fluffy with a rich, earthy aroma. Very much like yourself. I speak to your softness, of course, not your musk. But do not blame yourself. Your whole generation is weak, not just you. Many more soldiers than this survived the monster's assault, but they let their cowardice get the better of them. They fled the castle to save their skins. I have been fighting for 50 years now. It is all I know. So do not let me catch you trying to end this war. It is all too rare a thing to find one's meaning in life. I pray thee, Builder, do not take that away from me. Ah, but I forget myself. You have done me a great service, and must just be justly rewarded. Pray take these with me, with my thanks, and may they serve you well. Okay, leaves. We need to be chomping on those pretty often. Let's go ahead and build here. Let's go ahead and place another baked potato on there. And cook. And we could make a box. What am I looking at? Oh. There we go. And we'll go ahead and place that there. Are we able to juice a potato? Okay, let's go ahead and eat this seed of life. Should take us 135. There we go. And we will stow that. Make a quick run over here. Okay, the scarecrow. Okay. Ah, Rux, I would like to enlist your aid in a certain matter. We are all well wearied from battle and require a place to rest. I ask you to build us each a bed and place them within the throne room's walls. Wow. Okay. What? It's not enough that you make a workshop of my throne room? Now it's served as barracks too? Why don't we just make it bigger? Please have patience, Your Majesty. For the moment, this is the one place of safety. Should we sleep out in the open, we may never wake up. Harumph. Well, General, until the bedchambers are rebuilt, I shall endure it. Okay. Then it's settled. If you should need wood to make the beds, there's plenty of old timber scattered around the castle. Grass fiber, blah blah blah. Okay, hurry Rex, build us 6 simple beds and place them all safely within the throne walls. Okay, well, let's go ahead and place them here. One over here. And okay, there's got to be a better way to lay this out. Well, let's put this other one over here. Can't place it there. Okay. Jolly good. We now have enough beds for each and all of us to rest and recuperate after battle. And if any of us is foolish enough to fall in the field, laying them down in bed will soon bring them back to their senses. We of the Moonbrook brigade of guards shall handle the fighting if you would be so good as to come up to the aid of our wounded. Gadzooks, first you turn the throne room into a workshop, now a barracks. Have you no respect for his majesty? Ho ho ho. Come now, Jerome. At first I was a little perturbed by it, but needs must be met. But one room will not satisfy our needs for long. We must begin to expand our fortifications. And we need more soldiers to boot. Ours is a noble cause. What the devil do we need to do to rally good men and women to it? What's that? Have we tried using the builder's bell? Do you mean the bell that's over there? It's been there for as long as I can remember, but I haven't the foggiest what it's for. Are you serious? Saying that rusty old thing might have magical powers? Okay. Let's talk to Anissa. So you say that when you strike that bell, people will be drawn to its sound from miles around and be inspired with the power of building. That sounds like just the ticket, but we cannot risk leading people into the maws of the monsters. We must fortify the immediate area first. I agree. In fact, perhaps we should be wise for you to draw up a plan for the fortifications before you begin. Okay, let's blueprint it up. Okay, well, just that one room. Bell room blueprint, okay. So we need walls and a door. It's so crazy it just might work. By Jove. Is this one of your builder's blueprints? I have heard tales of such things. But this will certainly speed up the process. Now, no doubt you'll require a few more sections of castle wall to fully fortify the area. Well, there's a pile over there that's no longer serving any purpose. Feel free to knock it all down and pick up the pieces. Okay, well, let's go now. How many blocks will you need to complete the blueprint? 6, was it? What's left of the wall should more than suffice. What to do about the skeleton soldiers? That place is unprotected and the castle wall blocks are bally tough. It would take time to collect them. What we really need is another experienced soldier to help us protect you. Well, what are you looking at me for? Anissa is more than capable of protecting His Majesty on her own. Join us, Lord Jerome. You, Malroth, and I will stay with Rex and ensure his safety. Why, you impertinent wretches. You would make an old man risk life and limb to protect this builder and his blasphemous deeds? We'd be much obliged, prithee Rex. Gather what pieces of castle wall you need and use them to build the blueprint. Okay. Let's go ahead and go till morning. So we need another door and 6 pieces. And does it tell us where we should be grabbing them? Was that it? Is that it? Where was the... Jeez. That doesn't look like it. Ah, this was it. Okay, let's gather up some more because we're gonna need it while people fight. Monsters are defeated. Wow. Alright, level up. Okay, my health gets stronger. Rex reaches level 23. His maximum HP increases. New recipe?
Yay!
Full plate armor. Okay, sturdy suit of impenetrable steel plate. Unfortunately, I don't know how to make steel yet, I don't believe. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. We can always come back and get more. We turn off the invaders, but let us not get ahead. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay. Well, that sucks. We're gonna high five through the door. Oh, open the door. Yeah, coming my other view. Nothing's going on. Okay, well Jerome got his ass kicked. Let's look here. So we need steel ingots to make the full plate. That's basically the same defense as what we have on, without the fire and ice. What we want to make is the Cloak of Evasion, I think. Oh, no we don't. So that's 40, increases movement, can be dyed. Okay. But we do want to make a steel broadsword, which is 64 defense versus 52 defense. And the iron hatchet was 56. Oh, yeah, 74 versus there, which we need steel ingots. Do we know how to make steel? Yeah. So we don't know how to make that yet. Well done, Rex. The walls around the Builder's Bell are as good as new. Our safety zone grows ever larger. It is all thanks to me. You young whippersnappers should learn a thing or two from your elders and betters. Ha 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 ha. This is an excellent start. If we can keep up this momentum and reinforce the rest of the rooms, we might be able to take the fight to the enemy again. And as we return the castle to its former glory, the civilians who fled and soldiers who deserted might just be inspired to return. Yeah, let's go ring that bell. Okay, orc. I've tried ringing the Builder's Bell before, but no matter how I struck it, it would make no more than a dull thunk. Little did I suspect that only a fully fledged builder could ring it. Go on, Rex, give it a good thwack. I want to see what happens. Okay. Nice. Base level 1. Population Rex's base just got a little bigger. Okay, looks like we got some miners and some servers and some guards. Hopefully there'll be steel as a recipe. Castle wall, okay, we can make that. Castle tile, okay, that's cool. Columns, stairs, stone steps, lamp, small table, big table, emblematic table, okay. Wood stool, wood toilet, there we go, finally not just having a pot. First aid kit, bandages and balms pretending to cuts, okay. Map, decorative item, okay. Small scale soldier, figurine of a wee warrior whittled from wood. And a well, okay. A deep dark hole from which water can be drawn. Gadzooks, what a terrific toll. The mere sound of it has me feeling 50 years younger. It is incredible. I have the sudden urge to build something. I never thought this peculiar bell might harbor such power. Castle wall and castle tile blocks, and classical columns to boot. Why, it seems you have developed a taste for castle building, Rex. Well, well, well. It seems the peal of that bell has drawn some of my loyal subjects back home. Listen here, builder. I haven't the foggiest what sort of sinful spell you've ensorcelled these poor people with, but I certainly appreciate it. What do you say, Rex? How about giving a hearty welcome to our newfound friends? Okay. We heard the bell and our hearts were filled with hope. Filled with hope? Is Moonbrook finally back in the fight? Well, I never, if it isn't Zara. Zara is a fellow member of the Moonbrook Brigade of Guards. When the castle fell, she led the surviving townspeople to safety. The old place looked much more lively than last I saw it. Who's your new friend, Warwick? He doesn't look like a military man. This is Rex. He's a builder, don't you know? He's helping us repair the castle. The builder? Heavens forfend! The master of destruction will surely strike us down for keeping such company. The monsters have been trying to hunt us down ever since we made a run for it, but Zara here kept us safe. Now it looks like our running days are over. You can say that again. I'm a big believer in the children's teachings as the next girl, but living in a castle's got to be better than dying in a cave, builder or no builder. Zara and the other evacuees moved back to Moonbrook Castle. Okay, so we'll probably need barracks, we'll probably need kitchens, maybe an armory. The moment I heard that bell ring out, that's when I knew you are the one, the builder who will save Moonbrook from its futile fate. I know now what must be done. I must abandon the children of Hargon and become a builder like you. Warwick, are you serious? Gadzooks, is a single slap of a clangor's clapper enough to make you renounce your faith? This bell will be the end of us, I tell you. That's if these newcomers to the castle don't finish us off first. There may be an enemy spy in their midst, a traitor, a mole. You think one of them's a mole? Get your glasses checked, Granddad. They're obviously all human. Ho ho ho, the resounding ring of that bell drew the veil from my eyes. I cannot stay in the children of Hargon one moment longer. No, your majesty, not you too. Do not make any rash decisions, I prithee. I know not if we can defeat Hargon's hordes. They outnumber us by a truly horrendous margin. But now we have hope. And so long as a shred of hope remains, we must try. And this is where you come in, Rex. Come, speak with me, boy. We have much to discuss. Yeah, in the king's good graces. I wonder if the king will come back with us. I want to see, is there anything here? Okay. Next level, royal guards will learn the Kabuff spell. Residents will build blueprints using materials in chests. New residents will join the castle. More recipes will unlock at crafting stations. The Kabuff spell. Sounds cool. Hear me, my subjects. I speak not just to Rex, but to all citizens of Moonbrook. For many long ruling years, we have we done battle against the monster's beastly brigades. It was our duty as faithful followers of the Children of Hargon to keep the fires of war aflame. But no more. If the royal castle can be rebuilt, our army strengthened, then we may yet end this war and emerge victorious. For this, we of Moonbrook shall need your help, Builder. This is my decree. The King's Commandments. Rebuild Moonbrook Castle. Rebuild our battle-broken bastion and make Moonbrook Castle mighty once more. I would have you repair the ruined rooms and fortify the fortifications. And last but not least, rebuild the great gate, that we might sally forth to face the fiends in the field. If we are to match these battle-hardened beasts, we must not only repair our ruined citadel, but build it bigger and better than ever before. So we're not just going to fix up the castle, we're going to bash the baddies blockading the place too. This one might actually be pretty fun. So far it's been all, build this, build that. But now we get to smash some skulls. You can count me in. Work, my boy, you are the finest swordsman in all of Moonbrook. You will be responsible for Rex's safety. See that no harm comes to him. Anissa, you are my most cunning strategist. I leave it to you to guide Rex in expanding our fortifications in the most efficient manner. I want one of those helmets. Your wish is my command, Your Majesty, but I feel I must voice my objections. I cannot abandon the Children of Hargon's teachings. I cannot become a builder. Please do not command me to do so. Ho ho ho, very well, Anissa. Your hard-headedness makes you a fine soldier. I will not wish you to soften your stance before you are ready. Hear me, my people. Whether you seek victory or merely to prolong the war, it is crucial that the castle be rebuilt. Though it may take all of our combined strength, we shall restore Moonbrook to its former glory. Huzzah for Moonbrook! Let the mission begin. Okay. His Majesty speaks the truth, Rex. I am a hard-headed soldier at heart. I cannot renounce my faith any more than I can defy my king's orders. It is the fate of every citizen of Moonbrook to fight until their dying breath. Any attempts to end this war is the most abominable heresy. Everything's always heartfelt convictions and abominable heresy with you, isn't it? How about taking that stick out of your backside and using it to beat up some baddies? Ha ha ha, Malra. Would that I could. But once one has set one's heart on a certain course, it cannot be so easily be changed. I will not renounce my religion, but I will aid you in rebuilding the castle. It is necessary evil if we are to continue this war. But the enemy forces shall surely attempt to interfere with the reinforcement work. We must find a way to blunt their attacks. I have given the matter some thought and come to the conclusion that what we need is a few spike traps about the place. The monsters always attack from the east. It would be wise to lay the spike traps in the narrow corridor east of the bell chamber. Learns a new recipe. Yay! Spike traps. Okay, deals damage to enemies who walk over it. Okay, so he wants us to place it out there. These here? Nope. Okay. So while he's doing that, let's go ahead and make sure that we're bringing in enough iron. Yeah, let's go ahead and make 100 of those. Okay, 1 of 30 spike traps. Okay. Let's go ahead and that. Who opened the door? What good is a wall if you just open the door? Okay. You place the spike trap. Place the traps. Excellent work. Those spikes will take their terrible toll on the enemy before they even get to grips with our deadly soldiers. The more of them you place, the better. Warfare is not only about charging headlong into the enemy, it's also about exploiting the weaknesses of your foes, in this case, their own aggression. Our own soldiers are fleeter of foot than the average fiend, but fill these halls with spike traps and the invaders shall draw closer to their doom with every step. This is a merciless, war-torn land, and you are a builder, not a soldier. One must use what skills one has to defeat oneself. As you well know, our number one priority is to rebuild our defenses and expand our territory. As such, I would like you to join another room to our gradually growing castle. At present, our food source is woefully underfunded. The potato patch to the south must be secured. I bet you draw up a blueprint, just as you did before, and reinforce the walls around it. Yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we need another door. So it's shaped like that, right? Yeah. Let's see now. Delegate show, this design will give us lashings of space to work and train while securing a vital food source. Seems you'll need a few castle wall blocks to complete the blueprint. That pile of rubble to the north should still serve you well. The one that I pointed out earlier. Lord Jerome and I would be more than happy to escort you, Rex. You need but concentrate on the gathering what materials you require. But it seems you'll need many more blocks than last time. If only there was some way to speed up the collection process. We could just make them. New recipe.
Yaha!
Warhammer, awesome. Steel sledgehammer, so heavy that only the strongest soldiers can hold it. Attack 12, can break extremely hard blocks. Steel ingot, awesome. You seem so pleased with yourself. What's tickled your fancy? Fascinating. You think you've worked out how to make a warhammer, eh? And that will help you break the blocks faster? Well, I dare say it's time to put that theory to practice. Build the warhammer, viewers, and use it to collect all the castle wall blocks you need to finish the blueprints. Okay. Let's go ahead and collect. Cancel. So iron ingot plus coal. While we're doing that, I think we can just come over here and... Oh, we need marble to make the castle walls. Okay. Okay, we need 3 steel ingots. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Yeah. Nope. I don't care about you, King. Okay, so we need 3 for that. 3 for that. And 3 for that. So we need 9. We need to make as many of these as possible so we can hand out those swords. Okay, there's 2 of them. We can go and make our hammer.
Yep.
Nice. Smashes even the sternest, stoutest stuff. So Warhammer, what's that you made? Holy moly, that's one heck of a hammer. But a thing like that could smash the whole place to smithereens in no time flat. Go on, give it a swing. This is going to be carnage. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, we've gone ahead and equipped it. I think we have enough castle walls actually right now. Let's go ahead and head over. Okay. Door. Do we have another door out here that we can steal? Okay, let's see. Missing a door and 2 wall pieces. Let's see, on the inside door. Okay. What do we need here? Iron ingot. Okay. Okay. Jolly good show, Builder. You fully fortified our potato patch and the room around it too. The rest of the repair work goes as smoothly as this. We may just be able to build the military might we need to continue fighting for the foreseeable future. Rex, if you truly intend to face Hargon's forces on the battlefield, then there is something I think you should know. The truth is, I've had a strange feeling of late. Even when this place is at peace, it feels as if there were monsters in our midst. Or perhaps, someone working for them. What do you mean? Like that traitor old man Jerome was talking about? What's this talk of traitors? I'll admit, when Lord Jerome mentioned the idea, it rather piqued my interest too. Have you any inkling if there's truth to the tale? Nothing of note. No, forgive me. Now is the time to celebrate our freshly built fortification, not indulge in base rumor. I will say this though, Rex. Be careful who you trust on the battlefield. Pay no attention to a warrior's words, only to his deeds. This is not your world. Builder, trust no one, not me, not even your closest friend. Okay. Dash, good work protecting the potato patch. Our defensive perimeter grows ever larger, and is all thanks to you. But we can't stay on the defensive forever. No, my boy, we must plan our attack, and for that, we need a war room. Okay. Any war room worth its salt needs a nice big map, and it must be spread out upon an emblematic table, writ large with the royal seal. Once you place that down in a room of your choosing, pop a pair of small-scale soldiers on the top, and we'll be ready to start strategizing. And if you need help choosing a room, might I suggest the area near the potato patch? I dare say there's just the right amount of space. We'll get to it, boy. Every minute our base goes without a war room is another minute the monsters have the advantage over us. Need a war room. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so we have a table. We need a map. We need 2 little dudes. Okay. How big is the table? Let's go ahead. Let's just get rid of this stuff here. And just put it right in the middle. Okay. And the map. Oh, that's a nice big map. Okay, enormous war room. Okay, Gadzooks, Rex, this is perfect. What a wonderful war room you've made. What's that? What do we need a war room for? Gadzook, Gadzooks, and Gadzooks again. For show, of course. It's old men like, it's from old men like me to hum and haw and stroke our beards and spend long hours deliberating nothing. Speaking of deliberations, tell me, Rex, what do you think is the most fearful thing about warfare? Right, people dying. It is suspicion, betrayal, the fear that your most faithful friends may be plotting behind your back. That is why I have such a terror of traitors, and Hargon's lot are just the sort of duplicitous devils to plant spies in our midst, in the hope of turning us against one another. They laugh at our suffering, our despair. Verily, the followers of Hargon are evil in car. Of course, as a disciple of Children of Hargon, I don't believe a word of it. O great and glorious Hargon, take pity on your humble servant, for I know not what I say. Okay, what does Zara have for us? Hello, Rex, it's me, Zara. I don't suppose you remember me, do you? Yeah. I beg your pardon. You say you hardly know me? That I'm just another soldier who came running when you rang the bell? Yes, that's right. Oh. I'm so glad you remember me. Well then, allow me to ask you for a favor. One friend to another. First things first, it would be wonderful if you could equip our frontline fighters with weapons made from iron. If you haven't enough iron to spare, I'm sure you could scavenge some from the bits and broken armor, blah blah blah. I'll point out the 3 people I think would benefit from better weapons. Just forge the swords from the finest iron and hand them over. Okay. Okay. They want iron. We'll make 3 of those. Okay. Yep, they're using copper. Okay. Let's just make a whole bunch of it. Because we'll need that for all of our steel as well. Who did we miss? Ah. Okay. What? The reinforcements are coming along splendidly. Brilliant work, Boulder. Oh. I gave him the wrong kind. Amazing. Absolutely sterling work. Rex, with the weapons like those, now we're ready to rough up those rotten monsters. If you ever invent a new weapon, I'd highly recommend you make one for everyone and hand them out right away. Okay, Rex, to tell you the truth, there's another reason why I asked you to make some new weapons. It seems that someone secretly switched Warwick and Anissa's weapon for blunt practice weapons. I hesitate to say it out loud, but I think there may really be an enemy spy in the castle. It gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Well, if they're swinging swords and they don't know whether they're sharp or not, then it doesn't really matter if they're traitors, because they're idiots. I don't so hate to distrust my sword. I do so hate to distrust my sworn comrades, but I, for one, will be sleeping with one eye open from now on, and I suggest you do the same. Does it have to be the same eye? Okay. Talk to Anissa. I think it's time we reinforced another quarter of the castle, don't you? Sure. However, the next area I have in mind will require a great deal more repairs, which means many more castle block walls. We're running rather low on defenses already, Anissa. It would be bally daft of us to tear down the walls we're using to build others elsewhere. My thoughts precisely, which is why Rex here is going to go to mine some marble and make some more. If memory serves, there was a large seam of marble near the docks. Go there and bring back 30 pieces. A new destination has been added. Okay. Oh, they mean our docks. The docks we arrived on, not the dock we found when we were exploring last time. I'll freeze your socks off. Watch out, Rex. Looks like we've got some visitors. By Jove, the Blighters have the castle completely surrounded. Marlith and I will handle these skeletons. You concentrate on getting that marble, Rex. Keep your eye peeled for the bright white blocks with the dark gray cracks. Snow is no substitute. Yeah. That's... Oh, there we go. Here's some more. Okay. People just sleeping everywhere. Okay, well done. I'm no expert, but I'd wager we can make plenty of castle wall with that much marble. Maybe even enough to build Moonbrook Castle back to a formidable fortress again. But we cannot rest on our laurels just yet. The news that the skeleton soldiers surrounding us on every side is troubling. Very troubling indeed. The trolls' troops are but the vanguard of the monster forces. There stands behind them a much larger, more powerful army. Currently, our prime objective is to break free from the siege. But should we succeed in doing so, the battle to follow will be bitterer still. If you are truly resolved to defeat Hargon's army once and for all, I would urge you to appreciate just how monumental a task it will be. Sure. Okay. Time goes short, builder. Take the marble and collect it and use it to make castle wall blocks with which to refortify our battered bastion. I suggest you start by laying out one of your famous blueprints. It has worked well so far. I see no need to change a winning strategy.
Yep.
Awesome. It's a nice big chunk. Draws out castle walls blueprint. Okay, so it shows which way the doors are supposed to swing. We're missing 3 doors and about 50, oh, almost 80 walls. Okay, got this. That was fast. And ambitious too. This latest design of yours has nigh on half the castle rebuilt. Yes, and with these spiffing new weapons you've equipped us with, we can give those skeletons a jolly good thrashing if they try to stop you completing it. Malf and I will stay hot on your heels while you work, so you can concentrate on the building and leave the combat in our capable hands. Best of luck, Rex. Mold that marble into castle wall block. Get this blueprint built. You may find that some sections of the walls have fared less well than others. Those broken blocks aren't strong enough to be of any use to them. You'll have to destroy and replace them. Well, I believe that covers everything. I look forward to seeing this new blueprint of yours come to life. Okay. So let's look at building. Okay. Two wooden doors. Let's okay, that's not one of them. Where are we? Okay, I see. That doesn't look right. There we go.
Yep. Huck. Ha.
Okay. Can't use the transformation okay. We can use the film mode. Okay, let me understand.
Huck.
Okay. Having a hard time understanding exactly. Okay. Where does the door? Okay, the door goes there. I did not want to talk to you.
Yep.
Okay. Good thing we're leveling up. Oh, hey. Some undead are coming in. Mouth gets stronger. Rex was level 24. New recipe.
Yaha!
Steel shield. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So this. Nope. It's really hard to do anything here. Okay. Monsters defeated. God damn it. Okay. So we have the door. We go over one and up two. Okay. Okay. So easy to accidentally switch. Okay, so we don't need that block there. Block there. It's 2 blocks wide when it shouldn't be. Okay, we're going to go ahead and destroy this here. Okay. So here. Okay. There we go. Still missing one. Okay, there's a snow block up there. So we have these snow blocks. Here? Okay. Now we have this spot here. And one more spot there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so everybody loves it. Incredible, you've done it again. Our fortifications are almost twice as expansive as before. Now the entire area within the walls is ours to do with as we please. We can build ever finer facilities and draw even more soldiers to our cause. But I think His Majesty would appreciate it if we started by moving all those beds and workstations out of his throne room. What is this? I can scarcely believe my eyes. Rex, you beautiful builder. You have made Moonbrook Castle rise from the ruins. Indeed, all that it remains is to build the Great Eastern Gate, but this endeavor is not to be taken lightly. Okay. Listen, Rex, do you hear that? The fiends approach. The monsters run away. Okay. Well, so before we do that fight, we are going to go ahead and upgrade everybody's weapons. We are going to lay out spike traps wherever we think spike traps should go. Okay. And maybe even put down some ballista.
Yup.
Okay. Let's go ahead and cancel. And let's go ahead and build a whole bunch. Did we leave enough to build spike traps? Probably not. Let it get one out first. Okay, we still want to build iron. So let's see, can we build swords? Build one. Oh, and what does it take to build this shield? Okay, 2. So the one we have is the power shield, and it has defense of 14, so we're going to go defense of 22, so that's quite a bit bigger, and it's a cooler looking sword, so it's a lot like the iron shield, but hopefully cooler looking. Though the iron shield is pretty cool. Wish this didn't take so long. Okay, that's 2 swords. Let's do a quick roundup. So Zera, Cunning Connect, Warwick. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 of them. Go ahead and replant that potato. Uh-oh. What was the spot we took that out? Oh, that spot right there. Okay, we're halfway there. Let's go ahead and build this. Let's go ahead and cook another potato. Pretty cool shield. Let's just do 10 of them. Don't need these. Don't need these. Don't need these. Don't need these. Nope, nope. But we can make. A bunch of spikes. Okay, so let's go and take a look. So if they keep coming from the way they were, we'll want spikes all along this outside wall. Let's go ahead and give them... Let's go ahead and make it a couple layers thick. They also get hung up here, so we'll go ahead and do it there. Oh, we're all the way to the front of the castle. Yes, we do need to rebuild this gate. Okay, we can build 2 more swords. Okay, and 1 more of these. We'll just have it. Keep making it until we stop. Okay. Give to Zara. Cunning Cadet. Give to Warwick. Okay. Give to Jerome. Okay. We'll give to the Fierce Fighter. We will give to Anissa. Okay. Let's go ahead and fight. Seems those bunny bozos are getting ready for another big assault. They're about to break down your barriers. They've got their eyes on yours. If you haven't already, now would be a perfect time to lay out some of those devilish spike traps outside the eastern wall of the castle. That's a good idea. I get the feeling this is going to be their biggest onslaught yet. What do you say, Rex? Are you ready to kick some serious coccyx? Yes, I am. Okay, let's do this. It's skull smashing time. Skeleton soldiers won't be able to penetrate the outer wall, so we shall meet them in the field. To arms. Let battle commence. Oh, and just right over the wall. So this is our first time being able to jump. Yeah, we need to draw them this way. And hopefully my army will help me. Okay, we need to make those walls much higher. Booga wooga booga. Oh. Okay. Victory. And don't come back. Not that we could keep them out if they did. Those spiky-haired guys just jumped straight over the walls. And yes, the headhunters, fearsome warriors who bound into battle over every barrier placed before them. If the fiends could continue to send headhunters against us, our inner sanctum is safe no more. We must find some way to keep them at bay. Okay. We have 139 left to go to level up our base. Okay, the king is on his throne. It's weird that they line up inside, so I need to put better walls there. If we're gonna make a toilet, we better make sure that it's heavily defended. There we go. So now every single attack seems to have those. Let's go. Who is our... So Anissa is our quest person now. We must find a way to keep those headhunters from leaping over our walls. But how? Ho ho ho. Come now, Anissa. If wisdom is what you seek, then you must first speak with your king. He might suggest you fortify the walls of the castle with magical traps. That would fill the bill with quite nicely. Don't you think? I'm sure it would be well within Rex's capabilities. Magical traps? Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I do not believe Rex has the necessary equipment to forge such subtle devices. Ho ho, too true, Anissa, too true. But hidden deep beneath this castle lies a secret storeroom, with a wizard's workbench concealed within it. Okay. Where's it hidden? Break through the floorboards in the corner of the castle courtyard to find the stairs to the cellar. You may need to clear away the settled snow first. Well, Rex, you heard His Majesty. Find the floorboards in the corner of the courtyard and bring back the wizard's workbench. New destination has been added, okay? Where... Oh, well, why didn't I look there? Think of looking there.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh. Cool. Okay, what's in here? Ooh. Sapphire. Very cool. And 25 gold brick. Nice. So we can build machinery, a zap trap. A weapon of war that shoots out a shocking barrier. Blasts any foe that crosses its path. Okay, we need columns. Okay, some monsters appear. Blah blah. Well, the good thing is we're leveling up as we're fighting here. Marl gets stronger and Rex reaches level 25. His maximum HP increases. Breath gauge gets a little bit bigger. So we can sprint longer, we can swim deeper. We must obtain Wizard's Workbench. Do we need to obtain it? I mean, we have one. We can go take it upstairs. Actually, let's go back down. Is there something else we want to steal here? I guess not. Where is... There she is. You found it, Rex. Now that we have the Wizard's Workbench, we may be able to find a way to repel those hateful headhunters. Ho ho ho! With that Wizard's Workbench, we will be able to make all manner of magical contraptions. And weapons, too. Give our soldiers a few enchanted swords, and those ghoulish gadabouts won't know what hit them. Your Majesty, if you've had such a powerful artifact at hand this whole time, why would you keep it hidden away? Why else, my dear? It wouldn't do for something so powerful to fall in the hands of the enemy. And they have eyes and hands everywhere, if you take my meaning. I do, Your Majesty. You are right to be cautious. But now that Rex is here, he can use it to craft a devilish device that will strike fear and lightning into the hearts of our foes, the far-famed Zap Trap. Its construction will require some magical crystals, but I'm sure a resourceful fellow like you will be able to find them somewhere around here. We already found a bunch of them. Okay. Hello, Rex. It's me, Zara, the royal guard who came running when you rang the bell. The one you don't really remember?
Hi.
I hear you want to build some zap traps, but need some magic crystals to do it. Well, lucky for you, I know exactly where those mighty crystals might be found. I saw a stonking great lot of them on the cliffside to the north, on the other side of the mountain pass. Last I saw, the monsters weren't guarding the pass too tightly. You could likely break through their blockade without too much trouble. Let it be so, Malroth, and I shall escort you, Rex. We shall fight back any fiends that dares disturb you as you collect your crystals. Roger that, I'll mine the fort while you three search for magic crystals. Best of luck, and biff a couple of baddies for me, won't you? New destination has been added to your map. Okay. So that collect magic crystals, we may go do that because we got the magic crystals all the way over here. So, let's go and check out this other area. So I think we went over here, but don't remember crystals. Okay, monsters. Huh? Those aren't those guys part of Hargon's army? I thought Captain Forgettable said they didn't have this place guarded. It would seem that their forces have advanced somewhat since Zara rejoined us, but this paltry platoon is no match for us. Okay, we're surrounded. Looks like they got us a pincher attack. Looks like he spoke too soon. Gah, we've fallen right into the trap. We have no choice but to fight our way out. For Moonbrook. Some Hargonauts appear. Okay. Yeah, Malroth makes pretty quick work of those. Hey, nice pincer attack, bone bags, but you need a bit more brawn to back up your brains. It's a little unnerving that they would attempt such a tactic in the first place, almost as if they are toying with us. They would lead us into a false sense of security and then spring their trap. If the castle were to fall to such underhanded tactics, it would be most dispiriting indeed. Come, Rex, let us find these magic crystals post-haste. Seek out the purple outcroppings on the cliffside and bop them with your hammer to knock them free. Let's go ahead and head this way. Okay, so we need more. Okay, so we've already done. Okay, they have all sorts of shiny stuff with them. Okay, there we go. Okay, we've done both of those. Let's head this way and see if we see anything new. We can always just teleport back. Something spiky up there. Okay. Oh, hey. Look at those nice big trees. Oh. Bad guys that way. So we got a bridge. Let's see what's up here. Oh, it looks like a teleporter. A naviglobe. We can hear it now. And a little cabin. To Moonahan. Okay. Little red Drakkies. Okay. Got a little ruined building out here. Oh, hey. Got a church here. Hey there. Rex starts to strike up a conversation, but there's no response. Okay. Are you gonna say something? They're cold, but I mean, they might as well be outside. Okay. Okay, got a little, oh, hey, look at that. It's a new monster. A little gargoyle baboon looking thing. Flying monkeys. Okay, drop her. Okay, little fire. Oh, little tree swing. See. Don't see anything down there. Ah, but there is something out there. Okay. Is there? Yep. Okay. So we have a waterfall. Oh, there we can get ice. Let's see if it wants this to be full. Looks like it does. I wonder if our water will turn to ice. That'd be cool. Unless of course we're standing in it. Mini metal. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we've got some werewolf looking dudes. Oh. And looks like a chain going down, like this is a crane over here. So maybe there's a dock or something down below. Oh, it's another boat. Okay. It's almost like this is, they're excavating. Oh, very cool. So we got like an old shrine or something underwater that they were, oh, and we can get, paralyzed. That's not good underwater. Okay. Okay. Let's go try to find some air real quick. Where did we come in? We are going to die down here. We need to eat. If we run out of air, we're going to die, definitely. So let's come stand by this thing here. Okay. Wait for them to stop shocking, and then we are going to kill them. Oh. We're going to wait for this one to stop shocking, and then we're going to go open the chest. And then try to get out of here. Yggdrasil to leave, that's good. The only thing that does is respawn us if we die. But we are going to teleport back because we could not find the opening. Okay, must have gotten disoriented. Okay, wonderful. You found the magic crystals. It's absolutely smashing. Those Argonauts put up a friendly good fight. We pulled through in the end, thanks to Malroth. I must say, Malroth, you have quite the capacity for destruction. When battle begins, you seem possessed by monstrous energy. It leads me to wonder whose side you are truly on. Look, lady, we won, didn't we? If I knew I was going to get dressing down afterwards, maybe I'd left you to fend for yourselves. Come along, you two. This is a time for celebration, not arguments, now that Rex can craft the zap traps. Moonbrook is saved once more. Okay. So, let's go ahead and put away the floorboard and the steps and the dirt. And let's go ahead and pull out the bench. Is this going to give us... How close are we? Zero has the right of it. Now that you have those crystals, we should think about building some zap traps. Oh ho ho, the finest of fine ideas, my dear. To craft zap traps, you must imbue classical columns with the sorcerer's strength of magical crystals, the luminous energy of zephyrs, using your wizard's workbench. I had a few zephyrs squirreled away in a secret storeroom. As for the classical columns, you may help yourself to those that once supported these hollowed halls. There's no time to lose, Rex. Craft 6 zap traps and place them in the positions I've specified. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this in the corner here. We're going to go ahead and build... so we only need to do 3 of those right now. Oh, okay, that takes time. Let's go check. Okay, we're going to put them up on the... up on top of the walls. Okay. And we're starting to get hungry. Okay. 2. Okay, night time, we'll go ahead and sleep. That's not sleeping. King getting drunk. So hungry. Okay. One, 2, 3. Ah. So like laser beams, they make a perimeter. That's cool. They have quite a beam. Our defenses are complete. Excellent work, builder. Ho ho ho, those bouncing bounders cannot attack quickly enough. When they try to vault our walls, the zap traps will give them a jolly good shock. These new trap weavers sound positively electric. A sterling idea, Your Majesty. Indeed, my boy, and we need not stop at 6. Placing any 2 traps along the same line will summon a sorcerer's force field between them. Hargon's hordes may harry us at every turn, but now we have another means to turn them back. Speaking of Hargon's hordes, did you hear that rumbling? I did not. Some monsters appear near base. Okay. Let's back up and see. Let's see him jump over this. Alright, that's much better. Okay, we need to make sure we put spikes along the entire thing so that at least hit those and it's not an eternal battle. Okay. Ho ho ho! The monsters are defeated. Well done, Rex, my boy. Well done. What do you say to my zap traps, Is it a rare treat to see a fiend fly face first into a wall of crackling lightning? This is the true power of magical weaponry. Such strength has run in the veins of the Moonbrook royal family for generations. Why, the zap trap is an invention of my own devising. You know magic, Your Majesty? I do, my dear. Though the children of Hargon forbade my family to use it for many a long year. But now that the builder is among us, I can finally share my strength. Ho ho ho, to tell the truth, I had clean forgotten I could wield such powers. Had you not rung that bell, I fear that the memories would have remained locked away forever. These magical weapons are all well and good, but at the end of the day, we need someone to go out there and get their hands dirty. Not everything can be solved by building, you know? Not if we want to bring down Hargon's pals once and for all. Be that as it may, these zap traps will keep us safe within our walls for now. And it is all thanks to Rex. Okay. Step back inside. 63 to go. Okay. Okay, so they're planting. And, yep. Okay, the castle's defenses are stronger than ever, with stout walls and magical barrier keeping the enemy at bay. Once the main gate is rebuilt, Moonbrook Castle will be all but impenetrable. But it is too laborious a task, even for a brilliant builder like you, which is why we must ring the builder's bell again. If everyone is flooded with building spirit, we could pitch in and have a gate finished in a jiffy. Marlth tells me that those you have encountered on other islands have assisted you in building work, and we of Moonbrook shall not be outdone. Perhaps the bell's resounding peal will bring even more townfolks to the castle, boosting not only our capacity for building, but for soldiering too. The way is clear, Rex. Gather up your strength as a builder and ring the builder's bell. Okay, so let's see what Zara and okay, sad tidings, Rex. It seems that things have been going missing again lately. 1 minute my precious pet potato was in my pocket, the next. This is that dashed spy's doing, I just know it. And that's not all. I thought the castle would be so much safer with those zap traps in place, but the monsters outside seem to have grown more vicious and violent than ever. Fiercer fighting means worse wounds, so we'll need a place to treat our soldiers' injuries. I hope you could make us a medication station for us. Simply put a chair, a first aid kit, and a crate together. Do you think you could do that for me? Yep. If you haven't any glass, you can make some from the nearby sand. I'm sure there's plenty here, but you'll need to clear away some snow to find it, okay? And Jerome. Gadzooks, man, what are you grinning about? How can you look so pleased with yourself when you're engaged in such a sinful business as building? Speaking of building, I have a favor to ask. Do you remember the valuable advice I gave you before? That's right, an army marches on its stomach, and if we're going to feed our soldiers properly, we're going to need a proper cookhouse. Just put a brick barbecue, a chest, and a well in the same room, and voila, the castle kitchen is complete. Okay, learn about brick barbecue. Crafting station, okay. Okay. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. So brick barbecue, we need a bonfire and 2 more earth. Okay. And a wooden stool. Chest. Crate. And medicinal leaf, okay. So we need medicinal leaf, we need dirt. Okay, medicinal leaf we can get here. And let's go grab dirt. Where is the hole in the wall? So let's see. Got snow and earth. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and go ahead and clear this out. We'll put our medication station here in the war room, and then we'll go ahead and pick a room to be our cantina. Okay, we need to bring this out, and okay. So if we go ahead and put this here, and give it a chair. Medication station, and that should be close to what we need to go. Okay. So we could put it out here. Yeah. This could be our kitchen. Well, let's make this our kitchen. Just cause. Oh, I forgot a door. Okay. that and community chest. I need to put a roof on this thing so I don't, so things don't snow over. And then the monsters could just jump over our walls and go up on the second floor and just right over and out to sea. Okay. Tiny simple kitchen. There we go. And we can always expand it if we need to. Thank you, Rex. It's the medication station of my dreams. I can't believe you went to all that trouble for someone you can barely remember. But I'm really glad you did. Now when our soldiers are wounded in the field, they can come here and see to their injuries, catch their breath, and get back into the fight all the sooner. Of course, if a soldier should be knocked out while fighting the monsters, they won't be able to walk there by themselves. You have to carry them to a bed instead. But isn't it falling in the field that has me? It isn't falling in the field that has me frightened right now. The more I think that there might be a spy among our ranks, the more worried I become. I thought losing my precious potato was bad enough, but now I hear rumors that a guardsman has been seen speaking with the monsters in the dead of night. I shan't tell you who I suspect, but I would warn you to stay well away from Lord Jerome. Goodness knows that what he might be hiding behind that mustache. It's probably his upper lip. I will uncover the treacherous traitor among us if it is the last thing I do. You be careful too, Rex. Wait, Jerome asked us to build this kitchen. Is the kitchen a spy too? Okay. Where is... Oh, what did we not get for Jerome? Still in the room to put food in. Ah, a well. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's just go this way. That room's a little annoying. We need to figure out something better for it. Let's go ahead and make our well. Probably didn't need to make it as big as I did. I'll be honest, I assumed a well would be bigger. There we go. Wrong person. By my rumbling tumbly, the castle kitchen is just as I imagined it. With a comprehensive kitchen like this, the townspeople of Moonbrook can prepare no end of interesting meals and store them in the chest for later. You know, Rex, I sometimes wonder from whence the hordes of monsters who assail our walls arise. No matter how many of their number we put down, the fiendish forces send another wave against us. Their strength seems inexhaustible. Now we have walls to keep them at bay and forces to fight them back, but even so, I cannot help but feel anxious for the future. Only the taste of my favorite foodstuff has the power to calm my nerves, but I trust this cookhouse will cure my cravings, lest they lead to me to misadventure again. Okay. Well, let's go ring the bell. Okay. We're gonna learn a spell. Or at least our guards are. Kabuff. Ooh, lots more guards. Let's see. What cool things did we learn this time? Castle wall buttress, castle wall battlement, castle corner, wooden fortification, portcullis, alcove castle wall, brazier, bathtub. Every castle needs a bathtub. A target dummy, crockpot, ornamental armor, ornamental spears, ornamental swords, ballista, and barricades. Very cool. Ho ho ho, I feel as if my capacity for construction has risen to a whole new level. Indeed, as if we have become true builders. Show us a blueprint and we shall build like Billy-O. As shall you, it seems, portcullises, sets of ornamental spears, ballista. You have a sketch schematic for all that and more. Not only that, but the sound of the bell has drawn even more of our former fellows in arms who escaped the castle's fall. And it seems that some of our number have learned how to cast Kabuff, a spell that boosts defense. This is sure to prove invaluable in the field. Oh ho ho, is there no end to the wondrous powers of the Builder's Bell? And we have Rex to thank for ringing it. But his work is not done yet. Come, Rex, you must welcome our new arrivals to the castle. Okay. Stampeding, and... We heard the most mysterious sound and made our way to its source. Imagine our surprise when we find the castle rebuilt and ready for war. Yeah! Ready and willing and able. Every one of us. We have our new builder Rex to thank for it. A builder. What self-respecting member of the Children of Hargon would join forces with such a sinful creature? And yet, I do see the logic in it. Before the builder came, the war was as good as lost, and should the war come to an end, so too will the glory of destruction. As faithful servants of both His Majesty and the children, we swear to fight for Moonbrook until the bitter end. You have our swords, builder. 7 more stalwart soldiers move into Moonbrook Castle. And they're all sleeping in the throne room. Okay. We are hungry. Thank you, Rex, for ringing the Builder's Bell once more. Thanks to you, our fighting forces have grown even stronger. God, such a craving for construction wells up inside me. I have no choice. I must renounce my faith with the children and become a builder, or I shall surely burst. As shall I. If you should require my aid, Rex, you need but say the word. Boy, Rex. If I'm not mistaken, you're one of our new arrivals. How may we be of assistance, fine sir? I want to help. I ain't much of an ideas man, but let me know what you want to build, and I'll do my darndest to get it made. Okay. Well said, my loyal subjects. Let us all make builders of ourselves and take the fight to the fiendish forces. But your majesty, do the teachings of the children of Hargon not state that builders are abominations? Will the heavens not punish us for... Silence, Warning Whelp. Forget about the heavens. If you don't become builders right now, I'll punish you myself. Yes, Lord Jerome. Whatever you say, Lord Jerome. That's settled then. You have only to lay down a blueprint and place the materials in a chest, and we all shall aid you in making a vision reality. The fight back against Hargon's forces begins here. First things first, we must break the siege. Okay, so we got some quests. We're about 50% on our overall mission. They keep attacking and attacking and attacking. I'm level 25. I wonder what level we can get to. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Oh, look at all this stuff out here. Nope, not going in there. Okay, like I said, we're gonna end it here, and we'll come back and continue on with these quests. Let's actually, before we go, let's see what next level of the town is gonna give us. Soldiers will learn the spinning slice ability. Okay, so we can get better fighters. That's very cool. Okay, well, for reals, I'm ending it now. Join me next time. Thanks a lot.